All right, my RPG gamers, listen up. That $70 price tag on a new game, that needs to go. Your Steam wishlist is probably a mile long, packed with a ton of epic adventures, but your bank account's crying at the thought of it. So what if I told you that right now, today, you could absolutely pack your Steam library with hundreds and even thousands of hours of top-tier role-playing experiences for less than the cost of a single large pizza? Forget those bloated, overhyped AAA releases. We're not worried about those right now. We're going bargain hunting. Today, we're unearthing from the depths of the Steam store page 5 incredible PC RPGs that are criminally underrated. I'm talking hidden gems with fewer than 5,000 Steam reviews, delivering unforgettable stories and addictive gameplay. All under $10. You heard that right. Clear up some space because your Steam library is about to get a hugely affordable upgrade. Are you ready? Let's get into it then. Kicking off our list is a heartfelt, pixel-perfect love letter to the golden age of 16-bit JRPGs, Shadows of Adam. It absolutely nails that classic aesthetic without getting bogged down by any of those old-school frustrations that used to make you want to throw your controller across the room. The story drops you right into the mysterious village of Adam, a town that's weirdly cut off from everyone else. You follow a colorful crew of 4 heroes, Asriel, Kellen, Curtis, and Talon, as they burst out of their village to uncover ancient secrets and face a looming, world-ending darkness. But here's the genius part. The pacing is insanely brisk. No random encounters, you see every single enemy on the map, the battles are quick, snappy, and the game's unique AP system yells at you to use your skills constantly because your action points regenerate every single turn. It keeps the energy levels cranked to an 11 and the grinding practically non-existent. But do not let those retro looks fool you. There's some serious modern design wizardry happening here. The dungeons are packed with brilliant puzzles and secrets, literally rewarding you for exploring every single pixel. It's a beautifully crafted experience from top to bottom, with a fantastic soundtrack that feels like it was ripped straight from the best SNES games. While its base price is already a super reasonable $15, Shadows of Adam practically begs you to pick it up, frequently dropping to under $10 during Steam sales. For that, you're getting a polished 20-hour adventure that is all killer, no filler. This is a perfect, unmissable gem for anyone who grew up with the classics. Coming in at a hot number 4 is a stylish, sci-fi RPG that channels the legendary spirits of Chrono Trigger and Phantasy Star, Cosmic Star Heroine. This game is pure, unadulterated, turn-based bliss, wrapped up in a vibrant pixel art package, empowered by one of the absolute best battle systems you'll find in modern indie RPGs. You play as Alyssa LaSalle, one of the galaxy's top secret agents. But plot twist, she accidentally uncovers a dark, universe-threatening conspiracy and suddenly, she's branded a traitor and forced to go on the run. You'll recruit a diverse, ragtag crew of up to 11 playable characters, from slick hackers to psychic aliens, and blast off across the 3 planets to clear your name and save the day. The story hits every single right note of a classic space opera, with twists and turns that'll keep you guessing. But the real showstopper here, the combat. It's a turn-based system where every ability can only be used once before you have to defend to recharge. This simple rule creates an absolute fantastic strategic loop, forcing you to think several turns ahead like a chess grandmaster. Plus, the game drops in a hyper mechanic where your character gets a massive damage boost on certain turns, making timing and turn order absolutely critical. It's engaging, it's fast-paced, and it's deeply satisfying to master. Cosmic Star Heroine is another game that offers insane value. Its regular price is just under $15, but during a sale you can snatch it up for less than $5. I'm not kidding. For a deep, inventive, and incredibly polished JRPG, that is an absolute steal. Our number 3 pick is a mind-bending trip back in time to the absolute roots of the RPG genre. Lovingly restored for a modern audience, the Bard's Tale trilogy. This isn't just a game, it's a living, breathing piece of RPG history. This collection completely remasters the 3 legendary dungeon crawlers that literally defined the genre back in the 1980s, and it does so brilliantly. These games are pure, unadulterated, old-school, first-person dungeon crawling at its finest. You create a custom party of adventurers and then plunge headfirst into the deadly labyrinth dungeons beneath the cursed city of Skara Brae, fighting grotesque monsters, solving cryptic, mind-bending riddles, and hunting for legendary treasure. The remastered trilogy keeps the brutal challenge and deep party customization of the originals, but then piles on a ton of quality of life features that make it shockingly accessible to newcomers. We're talking auto mapping, a sleek, updated interface, and rebalanced gameplay that smooths out all of those rough, frustrating edges. What makes this trilogy so special is its unbelievable atmosphere. The sense of danger and discovery is absolutely immense. Every single corner could hide a deadly trap or a powerful new piece of gear. It's a game that practically screams for careful planning and strategic thinking. But the biggest, most game-changing addition is the unified engine, which lets you take your same party of heroes through all 3 games, creating one massive, continuous, epic saga. This trilogy is almost always on sale for a ridiculously low price, often dropping to just a couple dollars. You're getting 3 of the most influential RPGs ever made, packed with dozens of hours of classic, challenging, and incredibly fun gameplay. You cannot beat this deal. At number 2, we have a game for anyone who lives for thrill of open world exploration and the unlimited freedom to forge your own path. Horizon's Gate. This charming pixel art RPG hands you a ship, a crew, and an entire world of islands to discover, letting you become a wealthy trader, a feared privateer, or a legendary explorer. The game throws you right into the deep end almost immediately. After a super brief intro, you're the captain of your very own ship, absolutely free to sail the dangerous seas of Aral. Will you make your fortune by shrewdly buying low and selling high in different ports? Or will you build a formidable warship and become a feared pirate, preying on unsuspected merchant vessels? Maybe you'll just explore, charting new lands and uncovering ancient, forgotten runes. This incredible freedom is the absolute core of the experience. The gameplay is brilliantly split between 2 layers, naval combat and land exploration. Out on the open sea, you'll manage your powerful fleet, engage in intense, tactical ship-to-ship combat, and navigate treacherous waters. When you finally make landfall, the game seamlessly shifts to a classic turn-based party RPG. There is a massive class system with 36 different specializations, allowing for an insane variety of builds for your crew. The combat is simple to learn, but strategically deep, rewarding clever positioning and perfectly timed ability synergies. Horizon's Gate is a truly massive game packed with content that still flies way under the radar. Though it normally costs about $20, it has seen sales that bring it crashing down to the $10 mark. If you're looking for an RPG that gives you true, unparalleled freedom and endless replayability, you need to drop anchor here right now. And finally, our number 1 undisputed heavyweight champion of underrated RPGs for under $10. We have a tactical masterpiece that stands shoulder to shoulder with the absolute giants of the genre, Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. If you're a fan of legends like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre, you absolutely, positively owe it to yourself to play this game. Fell Seal is a story-driven, turn-based tactical RPG set in a stunning fantasy world with a cool touch of steampunk. You play as Arbiter Kyrie, an agent of the Immortal Council, tasked with preserving stability and order throughout the land. But as you take on your missions, you start to uncover a deep-seated corruption that threatens to tear the world apart. The story is mature, incredibly well written, and packed with compelling, memorable characters. But the gameplay? Oh, the gameplay is where Fell Seal truly shines. It takes the classic grid-based, isometric combat you know and love and refines it to near perfection. The class system is incredibly deep and flexible, with over 30 classes and 300 abilities to unlock, allowing for endless, mind-boggling customization of your squad. Every single map is a handcrafted tactical puzzle, forcing you to constantly consider terrain, enemy placement, and turn order. It is challenging, it is rewarding, and it is endlessly replayable. Despite its glowing reviews and dedicated community, Fell Seal is still a hidden gem for so many people. Its base price is higher, but it frequently goes on deep discount, often falling well below the $10 mark. This is, without a doubt, one of the best tactical RPGs released in the last decade and an absolute must-play for any fan of strategic, turn-based combat. So there you have it, folks. 5 incredible, underrated RPGs that prove you absolutely do not need a massive budget for an unforgettable, epic adventure. These games are some of the most creative, most compelling experiences out there, and they're all just waiting for you to discover them. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your favorite hidden gems that you can snatch up for under $10? Let me know your top picks in the comments below. Your recommendation might just be the next game someone falls head over heels in love with. If you enjoyed this list and want more insane tips for gaming on a budget, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more epic content. Thanks for watching and happy gaming. Let's go out there and find some more deals.